WGN Investigates has learned the investigation into an allegation of sexual assault against a Dalton Village trustee has been closed.
A village employee told police that she suspected Andrew Holmes may have engaged in unwanted sexual conduct with her after she passed out in his hotel room during a taxpayer-funded trip to Las Vegas in 2023. She has filed a lawsuit claiming Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard fired her after she reported the alleged incident. Las Vegas police now tell WGN News their investigation is closed. No charges filed. The accuser did not respond to a request for comment. Andrew Holmes will only say that his work as a trustee in Dalton and community activist in Chicago will continue.
Breaking news, child, breaking news. You see, it's from Chicago, WGN. Las Vegas police close SA case against activist Dalton trustee Andrew Holmes. This came out last night, 10:07 CDT time, and I think that would be 11:07 EST. Las Vegas police say they have closed their investigation into an allegation of SA against community activist Andrew Holmes, and no charges have been filed. It follows a bombshell accusation and lawsuit by a former aide to Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who accused Holmes of SA while on a taxpayer-funded trip to Las Vegas in May of 2023. Holmes is a village trustee in South Suburban Dalton and a close ally of Henyard. The accuser, Phinia Dukes, released a videotaped statement to WGN and other media outlets a year later, weeks after filing a report with South Holland, Illinois police. Dukes credited a Dalton police officer who was on the trip to provide security for Henyard with helping her realize she may have been assaulted after a night of drinking. Dukes said the officer told her Holmes had called and FaceTimed the officer to brag. Trustee Holmes then panned the camera toward a bed where Officer Miles could see a woman, Miss Dukes, who was partially undressed, the lawsuit states. The trustee then moved the camera to a various private area of Miss Dukes' body, displaying them on screen, at times moving or removing articles of clothing. What kind of mess, Andrew? Gosh. Dukes did not respond to a request for comment about the investigation being closed without charges. Holmes said his work as a Chicago community activist and trustee in Dalton will continue, but declined to comment further. Oh, but he made a comment. We couldn't find Ant all this time, but all of a sudden now he can make a comment on this. He gonna be back on the scene, y'all. I'm telling you. He gonna be back on TV. He gonna be back on people's doorsteps. He gonna be back in the spotlight. Not saying that he shouldn't be. I'm just saying he gonna be. That's all I'm saying. Duke's accusation rocked Dalton, where Mayor Tiffany Henyard's spending and leadership have been widely criticized. The FBI served subpoenas on both municipalities. Henyard runs as a part of a wide-ranging ongoing investigation. Dukes' lawsuit accused Henyard of improperly firing her after she and Officer Miles went to the mayor the day after the trip to report the assault allegation. Dukes' lawsuit claims Henyard said she'd be ruined if the allegation became public and vowed to take care of it. Now, who really thought, now that we know Tiff better, that she would take care of anything that doesn't necessarily affect her? Yesterday, she got away with not being held in contempt of court. I feel like she lucked out, even though I feel that they had a good judge, like a fair judge, I should say. But she's going to take this and run with it, and she's going to see as though she's gotten 2 victories in 2 days. I'm telling you. She wasn't held in contempt, and when she gets to this board meeting next week, this is going to be, I don't even know what to say, y'all. I hope that it goes well. I pray that it all goes well, but she got basically 2 wins under her belt this week, and she's going to take that into next week. If she don't take it into the weekend, depending on what the heck it is that she has going on, and just be obnoxious as hell, her henchmen allegedly will be out there wilding as well. And I just feel like this momentum is going to be taken into this upcoming week. And she has 2 board meetings, one after the other. Remember, we have one on Monday and we have one on Tuesday. And I just hope everything goes well. I'm going to just leave it at that. Now, as far as this Andrew Holmes with Phinia, we got to keep in mind, Phinia didn't know what happened until the officer, what's his name, told her what happened. Now, whether she saw this video, whether there really is a video, even with a video, if it's just some dumbass man who's out here bragging at the age of 800 that he got some ass, that's not necessarily a crime. It's in poor taste. It's pretty childish. How often you think Ant out here getting some? Child, he ain't going to no Diddy parties. But I digress. I believe, me personally, this is how I look at it. I don't know if something happened or something didn't happen, but she didn't know until someone told her that something allegedly happened. And if Ant called the oppressor to say that he got down, that doesn't mean that he said, I did essay. Maybe he just let it it was what it was. We did what we did, and I'm just bragging because I'm gross. So it had a little bit of holes in it. If we want to be objective about this, not until the oppressor told her that something happened did she say that something happened. This still has to be another mess for Dalton. I'm sure the residents are not happy about it. I'm sure that they're feeling some kind of way. I know that they will rally around Phinia, and hopefully she's getting everything that she needs at this point. But I think that for Tiffany, it's going to be momentum for her, unfortunately. That doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that Phinia should let her lawsuit go, because she still may have been fired inappropriately. Let's not act like they following rules down there. So she most definitely needs to go ahead and continue her lawsuit in Dalton for, her being fired. Whether obviously it'll come to something, she ain't got nothing to lose at this point. She ain't got nothing to lose, especially given all the people who were allegedly fired inappropriately by Big Tiff, because we know she don't follow the daggone rules. So that's what's going on today. What is today? The 4th, I think, of October. Child, October about to be worse than damn September. This end of the year is a mess. I'm sure of it. Everybody be safe. That's all I got to say. And y'all, make sure you go ahead and hit this like button. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Make sure you comment. I see you all in the next one.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
You going to jail. You're going to jail.
Delgado, unask that seat. Unask that seat. Unask that seat.
To express my deepest gratitude to Tiffany Henyard and her team for their commendable efforts to better our community.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What your dumb ass say it.